Hello, my name is Rustem. I'm studying at Skoltech and taking the course Android Systems. Today I want to tell you about the project I'm currently working on and about libraries which I used in it. So let me start with the project. The name of the project is Testland. This is a game for the Android where you can take different tests and you can get points for it. So one of the crucial parts of this application is how you can connect from the Android device to the server. There are usually three ways how you can do it. First, you can use thread class. Secondly, you can use handler class. And thirdly, you can use async task class. Because you cannot implement HTTP requests in main thread. Because of which we used async task because we needed to make a lot of small HTTP requests, and async task is the perfect way to do it when you have a lot of different small things you need to do in background, and you need to do them frequently. So let me show you. So here on the screen you see main activity.java, where we create all UI, and you can see two classes which we created additionally, main class and HTTP-rec. So to use async task for HTTP request, you will need to have a main class, which is still part of the main thread, and HTTP-rec, which uses, as you can see, async task, and will create a thread and will work in it. So let's start with main class. What we need to do if we want to download something from server. First, we need to create a HTTP-rec object from HTTP-rec class. Then, and we will discuss later where we need to pass this class as delegate to async task, and then we need to start execution. So let me show what happens. Async task works in this way. You implement some functions in it, and when you start execute and put some parameters, these parameters are passed to this class and it starts working. So when we pass parameters, we start a method doing background, which, as you can see, inaccessible from outside. So here all HTTP request thing happens. So to put it shortly, we create HTTP entity, download, we create stream, download contents of the website, and then use stream to read content line by line. And finally, what we do is we start delegate.processFinish. ProcessFinish is a method which we implemented in main class. All what it is doing is passing the result of doing background back to main class. So let me show you how it works. But also I would like to tell you that one of the crucial parts which we need in this code is async task.get. What this thing does is that it waits till the HTTP-rec doing background, download all content, and passes this result back to main class. So first, let's do it with async task.get, and we will see the stack trace. So let me show how it works. So as you can see, we started main activity, then we started download from server, then we created separate thread. As you can see, the number of the thread is different. And now it works here. So we did everything in background. Then when we made then function on post execute happens, which on post execute we put nothing in it because we didn't need it, and then doing background finally ends, and then we pass everything to download from server, as you see, back to the main thread, and then we pass everything back to main activity, where, as you can see, we get the content of the website. So now let's get rid of async_task.get. And see the result. Now, as you can see, download from server happens. It doesn't wait for doing background, and that is why it passes to the main activity the old value of variable. So we put result old, and we get it. And only after everything stops in main activity, HTTP-Rec class starts to implement its methods. So, as you can see, this is very important when you work with different threads to create some kind of messaging system. And if in a thread class we needed to make everything by ourselves, here in async task, everything is quite simple. We just need to create some functions and pass classes as delegates. So that's all. Thank you very much for your attention. This code will be available via GitHub.